Hello everybody, Storm here. Welcome back to Crusader Kings 3 Abyssinia. In the last episode, we ran our first war with one of our neighbors, trying to grab our de jure land for the de jure Kingdom of Abyssinia. I'm trying to grab another one, but because they're involved in another war, it was just gonna be a headache to try to deal with, and so I decided to bow out, wait for that to be over, and then we can go in there at some point and deal with that ourselves. So that is kind of the plan. The immediate short-term plan is to push for our de jure land. We have a longer-term plan of becoming an empire. Oh, I don't know about that. There's some goofiness that is going on because of the mods that I added. A bunch of these counties were actually being held by Wessex. It's a consequence of throwing the mods in after starting the game, throwing them into an existing save. So I went and used the console to push those counties into an appropriate realm. I think I did all right with that regard. I don't think there's any others kicking around here that looked out of place. At least nothing in Africa anyway. I think those are the only ones that are going to be affected. So, yeah, that should be fine. And yeah, I think we're pretty good to go. Now, I did mention that I might want to go Jewish as the religion, but I'm still not 100% decided on that. I'm still kind of bouncing back and forth between what I want to do religion-wise. What I want to do culture-wise, I'm not entirely sure either. I don't know if I want to just, like, diverge it or reform it, or maybe try to hybridize it. I'll have to see. As far as religion goes, back on that subject, I see there's a few options we have. One is go Jewish, try to retake the Promised Land. Two is create our own religion. And we can either do that by creating a new Christian faith branched off of Coptic. They do want to create a new religion or change religions. Or the other option is to convert to like Kushite, because it's in the area, which is an unreformed pagan faith. And grab the holy sites in the area, which there's enough in the area to be able to reform it, and then reform it. But for now, we'll just stay where we're at. There's no reason. I don't really have the ability to change anything. I don't have enough piety. So the point's moot right now. Now, I was looking at this county, which is a tribal holding, which doesn't do me any good. And I have to pay an enormous amount of money to feudalize it. So I think what we're going to do is, instead of doing that, we're going to grant that to a noble of our culture and faith. Which gets that off my books. And then that guy can feudalize when appropriate. Traditions, tricks of the trade. The eunuch Gugsa steps into my view, widening his stance. You know many things, great Negus, but there are things that elude even your ineffable mind. Secrets and knowledge that I am more than willing to share with you, he whispers, for a price. Of course, yet still, I am intrigued. Oh yeah, of course, for a price. I've heard you know the secret of language. You gain secrets of language, but that will stress me out. Secrets of revenge. I have many foes. How do I vanquish them? My realm must prosper. How can I see that it does? Secrets of the realm. Or I could kick him out, but I would get stressed because I'm gregarious. Realm must prosper. What does this do? Character has been privy to secrets pertaining to the management of one's capital. Development growth in capital, plus 0.5 per month. Control growth, plus 0.3 per month. That is what we're going to do. Busy local market. A merchant from a faraway land catches my attention. Come closer, my lord. Marvel at treasures never before seen in these lands. Walked right past the guards responsible for these beauties. A true knower of people that I am. This merchant might have more to give me than marbles from afar. Diplomacy challenge, 33%. Or I spend 75 prestige. I mean, I've got the prestige to burn. Or I spend a whole bunch of money and I get learning to read people straight up. Hostile scheme power plus 5, 50 intrigue lifestyle experience. Or I gain some dread. 25 intrigue lifestyle experience and 40 stress. I would rather not spend the cash. So we'll go with this and see if we get the 1 in 3 chance. Yeah, got it. Sweet. Alright, now are we still trying to gain control? We are. Oh, my wife is pregnant. The Kaki, Negus, and Basa. We have been burdened with your oppressive laws for far too long. No more. We are done paying your taxes. Once your coffers dry up and your larders are empty, you will wish you had treated us more fairly. Peasant rabble. Fools. That's 92 peasants. This is not going to go well for you. All right. The leader of the revolt, you who get executed. All right. Let's get that control reestablished. Uh-huh. Looks like you absorbed that guy. You're fighting peasants, and you're fighting a rebel vassal. Again, I will wait. What about you? I can declare war on you. How many troops do you have? 1,400. So what would I be after? I would be after this. Is that part of my duchy? It is part of my duchy. Is... Oh, I've had a daughter. Excellent. Are you tribal? You tribal. It's gonna be annoying. Alright. Well. If we were to declare war on you, it would be a holy war for that county. I have more than 1,000 soldiers than you do. Well, not more than, but around 1,000 more soldiers than you do. Do it. They hired in some mercenaries, it would seem. You can play that game. Are there any mercenaries that are worth hiring? Nope. I would like to prevent their armies from reforming. Or from gathering. Alright, caught him. Alright, where is their other army? It's clear that your archbishop is working to establish a false and spurious claim on the kingdom of this. Golgum? I think this kind of dishonorable action will go without notice. Oh, but there is a basis for a claim here. I really can't afford this right now. You know what? We'll hold off. Let's see if I can catch their main army. My Archbishop Samara has received... Archbishop. I received a significant donation, gold from the estate of a wealthy but childless landholder, now deceased. He claims the departed lived a very frugal and pious life and wished for the gold to go where it could do good. I insist that I receive part of the donation, as I am a paragon of Coptic in Abyssinia. The gold will, in fact, serve the realm. Got him. Nope. Can't hire any mercenaries. It's alright. Yes, bring your mercenaries to me. I'm gonna have to lay siege to something at some point. Alright, let's see if I can force him to come to me. Raiders. Court Jester, food fight. My liege, I know something that will cheer you up. Watch closely as I sneak up my prey. My jester, Retta, whispers to me. What is she up to? Hungry? Retta screamed, hurling a fig pie in the face of my wife, Hagos. What a priceless expression. Oh, and Hagos seems to have taken it somewhat fine. Oh, joy, what fun. I'll lose a little bit of stress and... yeah, I'll help clean up my my wife. Get closer to forming a friendship. Offer to my sincere thanks. He stared angrily at me through a haze of alchemy. It was not easy to find someone to volunteer to test my collection of substances. For it has been an evening of pain, burning sensation, and occasional unconsciousness. What? Okay. I apparently kidnapped my court jester and experimented on her. Well, it looks like they're not going to attempt to break my siege. Unfortunate for them. Alright, let's see if they run off. I will probably win. It looks like I'm definitely going to win. My wife is with child, and I should be overjoyed. However, she's been acting strange. I cannot shake the feeling that something is wrong. It is hard to believe she would ever betray me like this, but could it be that I am not the father? We'll confront her directly. Of course a child is yours. Why would you think otherwise? Yeah, that's fine. Alright, let's need to grab another holding. I think I know where they're going. Apparently, they are shattering out a lot further than that. Well, we'll go ahead and siege this. Alright, fine. Pay for it. I got my claim. Well, this is becoming rather expensive. They're probably going to try and siege that back. If I had to guess. And I am right. Let's see, if I station besiegers, I will probably win. Okay. Let's hope that we win. And we're going to win. Let us name... I've had another son. Okay, well, we'll name the kid after me. I should have started my move earlier. Disrupt scheme effectiveness plus 50%. Sure. Can I switch? Yeah, so we're going to switch to wealth focus. And this is over. Enforce commands. There we go. Disband my army. Send everybody home. Perfect. A chancellor has worked hard to convince our neighboring realms and vassals that the peace treaty I entered in is flawed, illegitimate, unfair to me. I am once again free to declare war upon them as I please. Really? So I have no truce with, well, somebody. I guess the guy I went to war with last. Yeah, get out of here. Now, this is a bit of a problem. We're going to lose a whole duchy. Hmm. I really need to get this title. Because those two are part of the de jure duchy. And I could hand that out to somebody, I guess. I don't know. My wife is pregnant again. I could go on a pilgrimage, but I don't have a lot of cash. Gives me like a minimum of 50. 50 gold to go on a pilgrimage. Alright, you're still working on control. You're almost done there. You're gonna have more to work on. Let's have you promote some culture. Convert faith in county. Do I have all of my knights? I do have all of my knights. That's good. You're... Alright, we've had another son. Alright. We're gonna lose that. That's not the worst thing in the world. You are comely. They are all comely. Okay. Now, I can declare war on you. You've actually got a pretty decent amount of troops. Let's see. Here's my daughter. Could I betroth my 4-year-old daughter to someone for a strong alliance? The Byzantine Empire. Prince Leon of the Byzantine Empire. It's not very close by, but a powerful potential ally. They will in fact accept. Okay, then. Most of the commoners living in Belt of Angut are of far descent. Proud of their traditions, it does not sit well with them. They must serve a foreigner like myself when my neighbor Islan Rahad shares their culture and history. Well, we're working on trying to convert that. Teach them the superiority of the Ethiopian culture. 43% chance. They just straight up switch to Ethiopian. Local traditions disrespected, which I'm guessing is probably, yeah. Or I could gain prestige. No, we'll take the 43% chance that they'll just convert. Nope, they didn't. And we now have an alliance with the Byzantine Empire. Excellent. What about one of my other sons, like my 1-year-old son here? Any other potential alliances that we could grab? That's the guy that we're trying to counteract. Who are you? And the Byzantine Empire is calling us to war. I will take a look at that in a minute. Should probably have checked if they were at war. Yes. In that proposal. Yeah, do we have that call to war? Oh my. They're attacking the Abbasid Caliphate in a massive holy war. I think we're going to sit on the sidelines for that one. This is probably a much more realistic ally to have. The Coptic world was shocked to learn that my archbishop was discovered gorging himself on a luxurious feast of baked truffles, almond eggs, saffron cakes, and invigorating herbal infusions. The excessive indulgence of the feast has cast a dark shadow on his legitimacy. While scandals among the clergy are nothing new, it is disquieting for one to occur so close to home. I gain some piety. He'll lose some opinion of me. That's fine. Can I actually fire him? Nope, I cannot fire him. I can try to sway him. Yeah, it's good to stay on the good side of our archbishop. You are allied to one of my vassals. That isn't gonna help you much. I'd like to get the treasury up a little bit stronger than that. Are you tribal? You are tribal. You really gotta vassalize that. Alright, my marshal, vassal, and knight has arrived to pay me homage. Alright, he kneels in deference, offering nothing but his oath to faithfully serve as a vassal of the kingdom. Last, I bid, the Mach Wanen rise, confirming my satisfaction and Gideon's rights to the lands he rules in my stead. Alright, prestige, we're getting some court grandeur, we need some renown. I'll take all of that. I have 2 unhandled situations in my court. I don't know why this is not popping up over here. The Gallant Knight. Oh, we are getting long here. My knight, Wodros, has excelled during our recent battles, and my court is buzzing with excitement. What an accomplished knight. What a role model, what a man. With all the praise raining down upon him, it is made clear that I am expected to officially reward him in some manner. I could give him a title. He'll be gifted golds. He'll serve as my personal champion. Sure, he can serve as my personal champion. Pariah of court. I am judged harshly for my hospitality towards this guy. Probably because you're Kushite. Fair to condemn and continued proximity to... We can convert them to our religion. That's kind of really the best option, is to convert them. Alright, well, we can hold court. So that may be what I do next episode, but we're going to stop here for now. All right. So we will see what happens here, because that's rather interesting. And we might be declaring war on this guy. Because I have... Well, I'm not going to be able to bring the Byzantine Empire into this. But I can bring this guy in, and hopefully he will join. If he doesn't, it's going to be a bit awkward. I still think I could beat him. But it would be much easier if I had my ally. Alright, but we'll see what happens. But for now, we'll stop here. So if you guys enjoyed it, thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.